Hi guys, I am going live while driving to do a one-on-one consultation, and this is kind of a spur of the moment thing because I didn't have anything planned for Live with Sean today because I have just been going a million miles an hour, and I'm not going to look at the camera a lot because I'm driving, so it's basically just going to be looking at me. But one thing that I feel like I've been doing a disservice in how I've been running this business is that I have been busy doing my thing and focusing on me, which is important and is part of doing working for SeneGence. Was I wanted the freedom to do my own thing, to have my own business, to earn amazing money, to earn trips, to earn a free car. I mean, there's a lot of things that I wanted, but mostly what I found is that I am becoming a different person. I suffer from depression and anxiety. Social anxiety is huge. And I don't tell a lot of people that, but I'm going to tell you that today because a lot of you see me and you see this person who comes on videos and is all goofy and is this and that. And the struggle in the beginning, if you look at the first videos, were hard. They really were, and I don't know that I was necessarily very fun, but I was forcing myself out of my comfort zone. It still is forcing myself, but I'm learning to have fun with it. And getting in front of a group of women, and most of which I don't know, is something I never in a million years thought I would ever do. I'm not a salesperson, so when you come to my house and you do a one-on-one or you come to a party, there's no pressure to buy anything. I'm happy that you're there. I'm happy that I'm bonding with women and that I'm getting to share something that I'm passionate about and that I love. And I think this phone thing is going bonkers. When I drive for Uber, it seems to sit a lot more still. So I'll try and help it out a little bit. So I say a lot that these parties are like a slumber party without pajamas. I love listening to the stories of the women. You know, most of them have been friends for years, and you get them together and they start trying on makeup, and it's like they're 16 all over again. They're in high school and they're getting ready to go to prom, or you know, whatever. They're putting makeup on each other and choosing what they think would look good, and maybe it looks good, maybe it doesn't, and they're honest with each other, and I get to be a part of that, and it's pretty awesome. So what I don't tell you is that you kind of know my story. I didn't have a great beginning with LipSense because I didn't have somebody that really explained the process or kept up with me or checked in to make sure. And I have to tell you, I wasn't good at that in the beginning either because I didn't understand technology, and I was so nervous. I would get so nervous that I was messing things up, or I didn't know how the square reader worked, and I had to write down your information, and then I was all worried that I had your credit card information on a piece of paper, and you know, so there was a lot of things going on for me. And you know, the one thing that my lovely George says to me, it's like, you'd never know you're sweating. And inside, sometimes I just want to cry because I'm just so scared. But what I haven't shared is, you know, when I did my sister's launch party, I was in California visiting my mom, and I said I would help her since I use LipSense. And I don't do the sales part. I don't know how to get people in the door. I don't know how to be pushy that way. But she handled all that. These were her friends, and she did the salesy part, which I still don't do at my parties, and I probably should, but I don't. There's no pressure. And her husband came out when the party was over, and one of the first things he said to me was, you know, I sat and watched you. I did the product education stuff. I knew the colors really well because I was trying to pick my first color, and I made lists of what I liked and what I didn't like. And he said, you're a natural at this. He's like, you're really good with the makeup. You're really good with helping the women pick colors and layer things and come up with what's perfect for them. And it was such a nice compliment, and my sister agreed, and I thought, you know, I went home and I told George about it, and you know, it's like, is this something I want to do? It's so far-fetched. And for George, I need to cry. he wanted me to have something for me. He wanted me to have something that got me out of myself, that I didn't expect to cry. This wasn't my intention, but you know, he's such a love, and he wanted something good for me, and he wanted to be able to give me something, and that was a business, and that was the ability to have friends and to connect with people, because I had forgotten how to do that because of my disability. So anyway, we spent $55, which ultimately was $66 because they're shipping and handling. They send you this whole box of literature that is amazing, and CDs and things that help you start your business. And today, before, like right now, I said I was going to do a one-on-one, and before I left, I thought, you know what, I kind of want to get an idea of how much money I've made. You know, I mean, really, how much? Because I have commission checks coming, and my launch party was February 11th. So what has it been? 3 months that I've been doing this. So I've done 2 parties. One I didn't sell a thing at because it was a party that had 2 things going on, and I was kind of tucked in a corner, surrounded by clothes, and I enjoyed hanging out with all the little kids, and it was still fun, and I found a dress, and I was so happy to wear it out dancing and all that. So I've had my launch party. I had one party with Denise. If you're on here, Denise, hi. And it was so much fun. They were showing me, anyway, it was so much fun. And then I've had a few open houses. I've done a couple of Facebook, which if you're not a person that really wants to do parties, Facebook is so perfect because you don't do anything. You just invite your friends and, you know, comment here and there, post a picture of yourself wearing the product, you know, that kind of thing. So it's pretty easy. So I've done a couple of those. So I haven't done a whole lot. I've been working basically 3 jobs, doing a little bit here and there, trying to decide what it is I want to do. Is it Uber? You know, I finally am not going to be working my part-time job, and I'm just going to focus on LipSense and Uber. And what I found today is first month I didn't get a commission check, and March I got $135, and this month I got $205. Well, my sister kind of started off the same way, and her checks are, I mean, she's now has a housekeeper coming in, and they just built a new fence. But in those 3 months, with as little as I've done, I've still managed to make $4,000, and I was pretty shocked by that. I thought, you know, I wasn't even close to that, maybe a couple thousand, really. So it just kind of lit my fire today, and I thought, you know, I'm doing a disservice to the women who follow me, that I never, because I don't want to be pushy and I don't want to be salesy, because, you know, for me, LipSense speaks for itself. It's a wonderful product, and but all of their products are wonderful products. And I just thought that today I would get on and tell you a little bit of my story and be honest and from the heart, and let you know that, you know, the reasons behind this were social as far as George was concerned, and for me it was pure fear. But what it's turning into, it's all of the above, plus I'm making extra money. And I'm hoping that, you know, as we get further down the road, that my man will be able to truly retire, although he's never ever going to completely do that. But that's my hope for him, and for us to travel and do the things that we want to do. And I hope that if you've been sitting on the fence and wondering, that you take this opportunity to reach out to me and talk to me. If I am your upline, I will help you with anything you need. I will be there for your parties. I will lend you product. We kind of do a trade thing. You know, if I have apple cider and it's not in, I'll give you my apple cider, and then when it comes back in, you can give it to me. You can use my testers. We call each other Sene sisters, because that's what we are. We help each other, and we do what it takes to help. You're not my competition. I'm here to help you be successful. And I hope that everybody who's involved with me or isn't, I mean, there's girls in Idaho that are not in my downline, upline, whatever. They're completely different. Mine is in California. And even though we live in the same state, we're not competition for each other. And so I'm invited to join them. I'm invited to come to their groups. I'm invited to come to their in-person things. And if I need help or I have questions, they answer them. And that's one of the things that I love about this company, is that we're treated more like a family. I mean, you're independent. You can do your own thing. The nice thing about this product is if you own a salon or a boutique or a store, guess what? You can sell our product there. You know, once you buy it, it's yours. And it, depending on how you buy, and that's a structure we can talk about, you can get up to 50% off. So you're making 50% off on this product, or 50% profit on this product, and that's a big deal. So anyway, I'm almost where I need to be, and I'm driving, and so I'm going to call it good and kind of, you know, make sure that my makeup, luckily, is waterproof. But, you know, make sure none of that salt crystallizes, and get myself together before I go in and speak with a lovely woman. And she's so excited. She wears lipstick, really dark lipsticks, and she's never seen anything like this that didn't come off, and it wasn't going to be on her coffee cup or on her teeth or smeared across her face. And so I'm excited to show it to her. So anyway, I love you all. Thank you for all the support and the love that you've given me. And I wouldn't even be on this journey if my friends and all the new friends that I've made weren't supporting me and helping me and cheering me on. And I'd love to do that for you. So if this is something you think you want to do, if you just want to make a few $100s, great. There are people, I kid you not, I watched a video the other day where the woman, her sales are between $1,500 and $2,000 a month, and then her commission check is $9,000. So she just quit her job, and her next goal is to increase that even more so that her husband can quit his job and they can raise their 5-year-old and their 11-month-old baby together as a family and do all those things that we as parents wish we could have done. Can you imagine, you know, doing something you enjoy and then having your days free to spend with your children? That's a pretty amazing gift. So anyway, I'm almost here, so I'm going to say goodbye. Mwah. Have a lovely day for all you moms out there. Happy Mother's Day. I hope that you get to spend it full of magic and love with your kids, and all the best to you. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.